Oh, it's recording. Well, I literally have a script right here. Anyways, hold on. Testing one, two, three. So, I've been having this thought process for the past few days regarding starting a YouTube channel. Um, it's been an idea that's been boiling in my mind for a long, long, long time. And not just really starting a YouTube channel, but starting a vlog. Um, it's gonna be a lot of ums because my script is really just noted ideas, really. I want to start a YouTube channel that, well, a few YouTube channels, but one in particular that helps and benefits people. Because what a lot of you may or may not know is I suffer from a condition known as a mental illness known as bipolar 2. Basically, it's the simplest way to put it is I deal with emotionally I'm really high or emotionally I'm really low, and I'm always constantly having to find my center, my, as you might want to say, my middle ground, let's put it like that. And it has been difficult at times to maintain that because the slightest bit of excitement, I go really high. And the second, what's the best way to put this? The second something doesn't go my way, I guess you could say, for lack of a better statement, or if something goes wrong, then I have to sort of catch myself from falling really low. Went through a bunch of ideas on how I wanted to go about doing this, and over the years, a few of you know I've written and I've done some writings, some that were extremely dark, apparently. And I just felt like I wanted to start a place where people could talk and have this open discussion, this open conversation about the things that affect all of us who may deal with some sort of mental disease. Because the toughest part, and it's a part that I found is really severe, especially within the African American community, is we tend to avoid doctors. We tend to dismiss various things, especially when it comes to our children or when it comes to ourselves. We're afraid to admit that we have any form of weakness. Well, I'm here today to tell people that having any sort of mental issue, it's not, I don't really deem it as a weakness. I deem it as something that's unique to me and how I've handled it over the years. And since I was first diagnosed when I was 14, I'm 41 years old now. It's been a long and rough and hard journey. So I want to be able to create these vlogs and eventually a Facebook page. That's part of the plan. And just have a place for people who suffer and may not understand why, or people who suffer and they do know why, to be able to talk and help each other and help other people without judgments from those who don't understand, or without the ridicule, because these are very serious issues. I mean, we've gotten to a place where people may not fully understand what's going on with them, and suicide rates and things of that nature. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, one of the many things that I've dealt with um, this disease uh, is during the low points, is when is suicidal thoughts, when those occur, or feelings of loneliness, feelings of rejection or dejection. Let me stress that I am not a doctor. I am simply a man who has lived with BP2 since I was 14. And again, I'm 41, so we're talking 27 years. So I want to take some time to be able to share with you guys my experiences and how I've coped, whether it was under medication or without medication. I've actually been able to cope for about 2 decades, really, without being on medication. But it hasn't been easy, because the number one thing for me coming up after I found out what was going on with me mentally was, one, acknowledging and accepting that this is what's going on in my mind, and then educating myself and coming to understand it. And also at the same time, while understanding it, coming to understand myself, understanding what my triggers are, what things can cause the issue for me in my life, up to the point where I've even had to change my diet. I've even had to change my diet. And so, change my diet, even up to changing types of movies I watch, changing the type of people I hang around, changing various aspects of my life over the years. So I invite you to join me in this place, in this space. And I would like for you to be able to be open, because I really want to be able to create a community that is, again, beneficial to everyone, whether you suffer and you're dealing with these issues, or you are a family member and you know someone who's dealing with these issues that you love, and you want to be able to understand what they go through. I've even gotten to the point where I have various names for the levels of where I'm at emotionally. I call my lows darkness. I call my highs my highs. So, but my name is Charles Chisholm, and I welcome you to what I would like to call Chozen's Place. You're welcome to join. You're welcome to come along for a ride. You're welcome to watch the videos. You're welcome to comment. All I ask is that you be respectful, and no bullying, no harassment, no negativity. But the one thing I want everyone to understand is this: if we're going to talk with each other, if we're going to speak to each other, if we're going to engage with each other, let's do it with understanding, love, and the biggest goal is support. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope to be able to share more with you really, really soon. Thank you. God bless.